So once you're in the sanctuary, there's a couple things that you're going to notice that are pretty significant. And one is that there are going to be some pews that have no cushions and the doors closed. That means if there's no cushion and the doors are closed, don't sit there. Okay? Though we are working to map out what it looks like for 6-foot social distancing as far as seating in the sanctuary. So we're going to start with that. And then there will be some probably blue painter's tape and different spots just so that you know the 6-foot distancing when we sit down. Naturally, families, you're going to sit together and that is fine. And so we want you to know that go ahead, sit together. Everybody else, we're going to ask that you continue to honor the 6-foot social distancing as you find your seat next to a family. The other big thing about the sanctuary, it's going to look empty. It's going to look empty because the hymnals and the Bibles and everything has been taken out of the pews. And that's because what you'll find where you can sit is going to be the printed liturgy page for that Sunday. So as we've been using the liturgy page over the past couple months on Zoom, we're going to continue using that. They won't be printed up in the bulletin. One thing you will find in the pews is you're going to find a piece of paper, and I'm going to do a separate video to explain this next piece. So there's going to be a laminated card in the pew, and there's going to be 3 squares, and they're called QR codes. And the QR codes are so that if you're a visitor or you have someone that's joining us for worship for the first time or the first couple times, then they're going to be able to take their phone and scan that QR code, and it will bring them to an email that they'll be able to click on and then send an email to the church office with their contact information. The second one is for prayers for joys and concerns, and that is one that will send a text. You'll be able to send a text by clicking on, scanning that QR code, and it will come up to send a text to my phone so that later on in the service, I'll be able to pull up the phone and see all of the prayers that have been shared. And then I will be able to share accordingly and appropriately with the congregation. And then the third one is going to be to direct you to our online secure contribution page. So if you forgot your offering envelope or you wanted to try and give a gift online, you can scan that code and it will bring you to our secure site for contributions, and it will be recorded appropriately. So those are what you can expect once you are in the sanctuary. Where to sit and why does everything look so empty?